It started right now. Tell me you're such a ham. Tell me your one of your favorite memories of Aunt Gwen, like as a kid or something.
Well, first to start off, I'd like to say this is December the 21st, 2011. In a few days it'll be Christmas. And my favorite
memory of Aunt Gwen? Or either when she was a kid or when she was a teenager, or...
Oh, I know. I got this good one. I was thinking about it the other day. When she was growing up, she was around my family a lot. And they called us, my sisters and brothers, and there was a lot of us then. And they'd call us Millie and Bob. And so that's all she'd hear was Millie and Bob.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we'd go home, she'd call us Mom and Dad, or Mama and Daddy. And so, but we'd go out somewhere, and she'd find a toy she wanted, and she'd say, "Daddy, can I have this toy?" And he'd say, "No, you've got so many toys." And she'd say, and I can remember her now and see her, she'd look up at him, she'd say, "Now, Bob." And she'd do, and he'd say, "No, you're not." I don't know, maybe we couldn't afford it or something because we were just a young couple. And she'd say, "I want this so bad." And he'd say, "And I want it." And he'd say, "No, maybe some other time." And she'd say, "Now, Bob." She'd do that.
Did he get mad that she called him Bob?
No, he never got mad because
he think it was funny?
Knew why she did it. And she called me Millie too. If she'd ask me something and I wouldn't allow her to do it, she'd say, "Now, Millie." And but she would just hear my brothers and sisters call us that, and that's why she did it.
What was Aunt Gwen like as a little kid?
Oh, she was cute. Everybody loved her. She just never saw a stranger. And the man and woman that owned the store where we lived in Pine Haven,
mm-hmm.
and Elmer and Ruth Sheaf, and they owned the store, and they were always in there, and they loved her, and they just talked to her. They didn't have children, and
mm-hmm.
never had, and they were older than us. But that would just absolutely tickle her, Ruth, to death. And and then she'd tell everybody about it. "You ought to hear Gwen say, 'Now, Bob.'" And but Gwen was a very outgoing little girl. Even she talked early, and so sometimes Bob would be at work through the day, and we lived in an apartment in Pine Haven, and so I'd get her all dressed up. And then you went dressed up. Everywhere you went, you dressed. And I'd have my hair fixed and my makeup on and everything. And I'd take Gwen and we'd go up to the drugstore
mm-hmm.
and get an ice cream cone or something. And so Hammonds Miller, he was dating this girl that woman, and he was up in years to be just now getting married. And but they were sitting in a booth one day, and Gwen, I think, was like 3.5